right, Cancer, let's look at your energy for July. You've got 20. Envy. Oh, all right. So, Cancer, are you looking at everyone else and what's going on around you and saying, why am I not there? That's a very human thing to feel, but it's time that we get that under control. Comparison never helps anyone. So this is about lack and dissatisfaction. The way Sandra Ann Taylor meant it in this deck, I will give you her notes so you can decide for yourself if there's an extra message in here. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. That is really hard to see. I can barely see it and I'm sitting right here. So if you can't really see that, it's not you, it's the card. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. And her dress, I guess, is what we're supposed to see is a lot of wrinkles and she's not taking care of it. In other words, she's not taking care of what she has. She's too busy wanting other things. This card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not to you. Isn't it interesting to think that? So when we feel like we're lacking and we think somebody else has it all, you're basically saying they have it all, so give it all to them. And when we say, I already am wealthy, I already am smart, kind, giving, skinny, this, that, the other thing, the universe says, yes, and here's more of it. So that's why it is so important to watch where your thoughts go. Where your thoughts go is how you will act. You will, even if you're sitting in negative thought patterns that seem to be just things that you think you can't help just letting spin in your minds. Once you recognize that you're feeling poorly or thinking negatively, that's the moment to say, no, stop. I'm not going to keep thinking this, because the longer you think it, the longer you draw it to you. Your light card is create space. Now, something tells me for somebody out there, this is just about cleaning up your area. Maybe you've been feeling stuck in your mind for so long that you've kind of disregarded everything around you. Like maybe you need to change your bed sheets, or you haven't washed your coat or something, whatever it is. Let's take care of your things. But I'm going to pull the book and see if there's anything extra with this message that the author intended for this deck. Creating a space for new desires by learning how to be happy now. Okay, so this even goes back to the envy card. We all want certain things in our life to change, and it is up to us to do something about it. If you apply action from a position of wanting change, you will create evidence of that desire and manifest change. Once you notice something you would like to change, take a breath and say thank you. Recognizing what you want to change brings you more clarity on what you would like to change it to. This is just going back over and over again. Where you put your mind is where you're going to go. So it is very, very important for you in July, Cancer, to decide what you want your life to look like. How do you want tomorrow to look like? If the future seems too daunting and maybe you've been stuck in some negativity for too long, then simply go to how do you want tomorrow to look? First thing that came out, here's the graduation card or the world success. What have you already achieved? What have you already achieved that you're ignoring, not giving yourself credit for? What is that? Step back and thank yourself for that, and you will draw more of that good stuff to you. It's really that simple. We make it so complicated in our minds. We allow our minds to spin and spin and spin and all the yuck and the garbage. We don't allow ourselves to be quiet. So instead of getting on your phone and looking at TikTok when you have 2 minutes, a 2-minute break, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say, what do I want tomorrow to look like? Do that instead. So Spirit, show us what else Cancer needs to know for July. What do we have? We have this is about having skills. So you've worked hard at having skills. You've graduated out of it. Okay, here's Moon card. These animals are howling at the moon, and the moon hides a lot of things. And past these 2 pillars is the unknown. And there's going to be things that you don't know in your future. And that's just the way it has to be. But what you can be confident in is your skills and the gifts that you have that you can bring to the table of the future you want. What does he want? Look, Queen of Swords. That's you, Cancer. She's a little prickly sometimes when she gets cranky, but she's got the sword of truth. She can have a whole lot of humor, a whole lot of sense of humor. She tends to be witty, but she's sharp. She's nothing but sharp. So Cancer, you are too. So use that beautiful mind of yours. Instead of thinking about all the things that went wrong today, think about all the things that you want that will be perfect tomorrow, and you will draw it to you. So don't let that moon card, right? This is just a reminder that sometimes you just can't know what's down the road. You just have, that's where you need faith. That's where you need faith. But these little animals here, these 2 little critters complaining to the big, beautiful, bright moon that they don't, they're just howling. It's not helping them any. It's not helping them any. Just get on your path. Look at this, Cancer. Crab, even though this is it's still a crustacean. Go with me here. So you come out of that water of emotion and follow that path. Ignore everybody who's complaining to what they don't know and can't see, and just follow your path, because you've got this. You do. So July is getting your head straight on what you really want, and don't worry about what other people have. You can have that and more, that and better, but you're only going to draw more crappy feelings the more you think about what other people and compare yourself. So get out of that envy and create space for your future. Spirit, do you have any more messages for Cancer before we close this reading? Do you have any more comments for... Oh, yes, they do. Here you go. The Hermit. The Hermit is all about getting quiet, going inside yourself, studying yourself with what you really want and where you want to go. Okay, he's looking down because he's on a peak here. He's not stepping off. He's contemplating what he wants to do. He's taking it easy breezy. So Cancer, for July, get in your hermit mode, get easy breezy, think about what it is you want. Okay? And I am wishing you all the love and light, and come back and see me in August. Take care, Cancer.